There's Riho. Oh! Wrenching back at a the knee of Mercedes at a grotesque angle.
Mercedes might have to tap.
She grabbed a handful of Riho's hair. I think that was her only recourse.
Yeah, that was her last resort.
Desperation, she had to do it.
Riho coming through! And now a statement maker of her own. Mercedes Mone in serious trouble.
Don't tap Mercedes, hang on. Hook a leg, pin her.
Riho's got Mercedes in the center of the ring. It's a very long crawl. Any direction that she heads.
Yeah, and Riho's got her with great leverage right now. She could potentially roll her back to the center.
That's what I'm saying. There you go.
2. Riho forced to abandon ship, but has the waist lock. Mercedes sent in. Cazadora. Riho stops again, targeting the midsection of Mercedes.
Just a resilient attack on the midsection of Mercedes. It's been very effective for Riho.
Brian, Riho's got a lot of options here. She could go for the leg, go for the ribs.
Yeah, I'd go back to that single leg crab if I were her, because that's also, especially with the damage that she's done to the ribs, midsection, that'll make it hard for Mercedes to get to the ropes.
Me personally, I'd stay in the midsection. I'd get myself an abdominal stretch and wear out the intercostals and the core of Mercedes.
Yeah, it's just hard because she doesn't have the length. You know, she's shorter. It's hard for her to get that abdominal stretch with the size difference.
Riho looking for the dragon suplex. Mercedes breaks free. Now full Nelson again. Dragon suplex. Terrible landing for Mercedes Mone. Riho makes the cover. The leg is hooked, but Mercedes.
Not enough pressure on the shoulders there by Riho. It's hard when you're that light. You really have to cover all your bases with the pins.
She never had a clasp on the dragon on a full Nelson. She just grabbed the front deltoids and arched back. Well done by Riho.
How about Mercedes catching Riho in the ropes? The high kick. Now Mercedes on the ascent, but was Riho just trying to bait her in? Open hand slap, but now Mercedes. Superplex, and Mercedes hangs on. Pops the hips, turns the corner. There's 2. And 3 from Mercedes now, maybe 4.
Good explosion on all those suplexes by Mone.
Mercedes Mone, inspired by the late, great Eddie Guerrero to choose her path as a professional wrestler. And now Mercedes hammering down with the boot on the ascent. Could be Mercedes' chance to deliver foot stomps here.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what Mercedes is going to go for here.
Oh, the frog splash, but the knees were up by Riho.
Yeah, also Riho's placement, she was really close to the turnbuckle.
And Tails, once again, a potential rib injury coming into play, especially with the knees coming up from Riho.
Absolutely, tough to breathe when that happens, but Mercedes is furious that she got a little overzealous, crashed and burned there.
Mercedes hung up in the corner.
A headbutt by Riho, nice.
After the miss, and Riho on the climb, gets her footing on the top, and Riho, foot stomps Mercedes. In serious trouble here.
Yeah, Riho has made excellent use of the foot stomp in this match.
Now the cover.
A new champ, maybe. Watch out.
Mercedes Mone remains champion for the moment at least. Riho, though, with the upper hand in this TBS championship contest.
Yeah, Riho's wrestling a great match.
Now the Northern Lights suplex blocked. Mercedes, the lung blower, and now the power. Oh, wow. Sunset flip powerbomb into the corner, and Mercedes not done yet. The knees.
Oh. Did you hear?
1, 2. Riho able to kick out.
Yeah, you can just hear Riho's head just hit the back of that turnbuckle.
Well, you can see the frustration in the face of the champion, but this is to your point, Danielson. Tough, shot to the back of the head there.
And then followed up right here.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
The frustration on the face turned to rage and anger on Mone.
Yeah, the momentum has shifted here in favor of the champion. But Mercedes not moving with a tremendous sense of urgency, Brian.
Well, I don't think it's that. I think it's all the work that Riho's done on her midsection. I think it's hard. Mercedes usually has an endless gas tank, but I kind of wonder if all that work with those double foot stomps is making it hard for Mercedes.
Mercedes, the knee,
missed that.
instead.
Counter here.
Riho reverses, and Mercedes
Into that single leg crab. She's bent her in half.
Close to the ropes is Mercedes. Got to get that hand under or on the rope.
A tremendous amount of torque on the knee of Mercedes now. Oh no, Mercedes grabbing the bottom rope, forcing the break.
Excellent mat sense by the champion to break that hold.
And unfortunate circumstances for Riho, because it's not like she placed her there. She was countering that double knees that Mercedes does.
Yeah, just a little too close to the ropes for the challenger.
It's easy to armchair quarterback from here and say Riho should have dragged it to the middle first, but you're in mid-motion of an attack. I don't blame Riho for what she did.
Yeah, and also strength isn't a big part of Riho's game. And pulling out Mercedes to the center would have been, would have taken a lot of energy.
Mercedes, nobody home for her, but able to roll through. Riho, German suplex. 1, 2. Mercedes able to kick out, but Riho now.
Taz, you're a suplex master. I was really impressed with the bridge on that German.
I totally agree with you, man. It was excellent. Oh, wait, watch this.
Body pinning predicament.
It wasn't just the bridge, it was the technique, man. That Riho hit to throw it. She's going Northern Lights here, boys.
Northern Lights suplex. 1, 2.
Super flexible spine with that type of bridge.
And that suplex, Taz, not only affects the ribs from hitting the mat on the back, but then the Riho shoulders.
Hey, what's this?
Oh, wait, referee Stefan Smith being grabbed by Mercedes. Oh, gouging the eyes.
The eyes.
Ref never saw it. Ref never saw it. Oh, God.
And now Mercedes.
Oh, my God.
The lung blower. And the referee missed the gouge of the eyes. Now the moneymaker, perhaps. Yes, it is moneymaker. 1, 2, 3.
Here is your winner, and still TBS champion, the CEO, Mercedes Mone.
Very crafty.